record on my computer. So while it's recording, I'm going to be posting it up onto YouTube eventually, and I'll send out the link to everybody can have access to it again. So today we are going to be talking about managing your documents inside of Command. I'm actually going to tilt my camera a little bit. Hi, Jen.
This is so cool.
I know, right?
Wow. Thanks for inviting us all.
Yeah, it's exciting. We're going into the future with all of our video technologies now.
No kidding. Hi.
Oh, there you are. Perfect. So
I'm just
we're going
to work and listen to you.
Perfect. Sounds good. If you want to actually mute your microphone, and then you can listen to me as I talk about it.
Okay, thanks.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into Command, and I'm going to share my screen with everybody.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Nope.
I just muted you, Kit. You're good. Okay, so I am sharing my screen right now. This is a little Zoom trying to figure something out right now. But you're going to go into Command, which is agent.kw.com. And you are going to log in using your MyKW credentials. And once you're in there, you're going to go, let's start pretending that you do have a transaction happening. It's someone that you have entered into your database. So the first thing you need to do is the person we're going to be using today, because we're going to create an opportunity, and then we're going to be putting people into the opportunity that we just created, and then we're going to put the documents in there. So first thing we're going to do is going to make sure that we have a contact in there for today. So I'm going to add a contact by pressing this turquoise button, Add Contact. I'm going to put in a name. Sam Jam. And then you're going to have an email, sam@gmail.com. I'm going to put a phone number, 941-555-34. And I'm going to tag them as fictional. If you hear any motors and stuff around me, please ignore those. I do live close to the beach, so it could be motorboats, motorcycles, anything you can imagine. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to click Create. So I just put Sam Jam in, and now I know that I have a deal going on with them. So I'm going to go to Opportunities, which is these two shaking hands. I'm going to click on those. And then I'm going to, let's say, I'm going to make this a buyer's opportunity, but listings, it's going to be very similar. So I'm going to do a buyer's. I'm going to create an opportunity by clicking the turquoise Create Opportunity button. It's going to pop up the box. My market center is Englewood. If I'm on a team, I can select the team. My listing opportunity type is going to be a buyer. I am the owner of this opportunity. If you're on a team, your Rainmaker is the owner. My client, I'm going to start typing in the name, Sam. And Sam Jam comes up. And if they had a co-buyer, like a spouse or a family member that they're buying with, you would have them connected inside, and you can find their relationship and select them. It automatically creates an opportunity name. So Sam Jam, buyer opportunity. You can rename it if you want to, but I'm going to leave it alone. Custom tags. This could be anywhere. It depends on how you organize your opportunities, honestly. Maybe you order them by if they're land or luxury deals. or if it's part of your family. I have all different types of systems, like if they have pets. But I'm going to say that I don't have to have anything, but I'm just going to say this is a luxury listing. Don't have an estimated close date. Time frame, give it 3 months because they want to buy within 3 months. And their budget, it's luxury, so I'm going to say $1 million. Commission rate, so our half of the commission so far. What opportunity phase they're in. So I'm already working with them, so I don't need to cultivate. I'm already in the active spot. I've already agreed to work with them. They've signed my contract for exclusive buyer's agreement, but we are working together, active. So we're searching. And I'll click create. Now, if you didn't want to go through that whole process, you could have used an opportunity that you already have created. Maybe it's a live transaction that you're working with. That'd be great. Next time we go through one of these classes, I'm hoping the quarantine will be over and we can do it in person with a real live listing. So in the future, if you think about it, you can send me your listings and we'll go ahead and do videos or examples using your actual live listings. So I'm inside the opportunity now. Sam Jam is my buyer. It says they're a luxury property. I own the opportunity. Property, we don't have anything yet because they are buying. So I'm just going to go over to documents. And that's going to be the third tab inside of this dashboard. I'm going to click on documents. And you'll see that it is empty. I'm going to want to choose over here on the side. It says start a transaction. There's a drop down arrow. If you don't have DocuSign or .loop connected, they won't be here. If you do have them connected, which I'll go through, I should have gone through before, but it is my mistake that I didn't. You can choose one of these. I'll show you now how to connect them. I'm going to go up to my name up on the top here. I'm going to click on my name, and then I'm going to go to settings. Have a question? No? So inside of your settings, you're going to see the applications that you have connected. So if you don't have DocuSign connected, it's going to be down under either productivity. I think it's productivity. And you can click connect account or create account. I'm going to disconnect this to show you. So I've disconnected my .loop. Or not .loop, I've disconnected my DocuSign. So it actually shows up in its own thing, digital signature and transactions. I'm going to connect the account, and it's asking me if I want to create an account. If you haven't created one through your KW email yet, you're going to want to. You're going to send that registration email. If you already have, you're going to click in login here. I'm going to click login here, log into DocuSign. Uh-oh. Not here. Okay.
Stop.
Okay. So I've connected my DocuSign. If I want to connect .loop, I'm going to go up into the marketplace up here, which is this little store looking thing. I'm going to click on that. It's going to take me to the command marketplace. And it's going to show up in my featured apps. So I'm going to click on .loop. And then it's going to say, it's not going to say manage app for you if you don't have it already. It's going to say something else. You're going to want to click on that. some reason, it won't let me mute you, Sean. Weird. Okay. Well, anyways, what's going on? Attack. Who's iPad 3? So it'll say something along the, I think it's going to say activate. So you're going to click on activate, and it will take you to another screen where it'll look most likely, hold on. It'll look something like this, but it'll be more like the, it'll say something along the lines, okay, you can go ahead and activate. I am the only user that I have in here, so I'm one out of users. I can subscription. Once we become independent of Dotloop from our market center, we will have to pay for it on our own. So right now, we're still under the market center's umbrella. So you can go ahead and go through with Dotloop. Then once that's in there, gotcha. Once you have that in there, you will have Dotloop inside of your applications for command. And it'll work just like disconnecting and connecting the account. So now that we have those connected, I'm going to go back into the opportunities. And I'm going to go under active in my buyers, SamJam. And I'm going to click on documents. And then I'm going to choose which one I want. Right now, we've had an issue with DocuSign connecting. I'm going to click it to still see if we have the same issue. Yep, so please reattempt to connect your DocuSign rooms. I've elevated this problem with Donnie, and he's elevated with KWRI to see what's going on with that. If you have Dotloop connected, we can also use Dotloop. I'm going to choose to use Dotloop. So I'm going to click on Dotloop. It's going to create a loop for us. And I can go into, let's see, I have no consultation documents that need to be in here. But once I'm under contract, if I click on here on the left-hand side, it'll show me everything that is required or conditionally required or optional. So I would need a purchase contract. So I'm going to go to my transaction. I'm going to sign into Dotloop. And see, it created the loop for me. So SamJam buyer, right in here. I go into my templates as normal. I'm going to find my buyer package. Where are you? Listings. Buyer sale package. As is. I'm going to bring in everything. Okay. So let's say I've gone through, I've done all the paperwork, everything is signed. We're moving very fast with this transaction. Everything's signed now. Great, they're all in the loop. Wonderful. I'm going to go into my command documents. It says purchase contract. I'm going to click add a file. It's going to ask me where do I want it from, manual, Dotloop, or custom folders. I'm going to choose Dotloop, and all of my documents pop up in here. So I need the purchase contract. Then I'm going to assign it. Property disclosure. I may not have that inside of here because that's from my sellers list. Yeah, it won't be in here. I would get that from my sellers list once we have looked at it and signed it. Energy efficiency booklet. I wonder if that's in there. I think it's my applicable. Applicable. Blah, blah.
Good afternoon, Sean Seward speaking.
Hold on. Okay.
Probably. I mean, I deal with a lot of folks, and I had this number stored in at some point in time. Hold on for a minute. Hey!
There we go. All right. So I went ahead and let's see. I can either choose manual from energy. If it's a Dotloop, I'm going to choose search Dotloop again to see if it's in there. Energy efficiency booklet. Sign that. Great. What else is required in here? Receipt for escrow deposit. I'm not going to have that yet because I have not done the real deal. Brokerage relationship disclosure. Put a dot loop. Brokerage relationships disclosure. Sign. Home warranty. File. Dot loop. Oh, okay. So I didn't find my original buyer disclosure. That's okay. I'm going to go to the transaction and I'm going to find it and put it into my loop. So I want to add a document, templates. Here. Yeah. Home warranties, boom. One of those, these, those. Just use those. Okay. Go back into command. Home warranty, add a file, dot loop, home warranty brochure, sign, and everything inside of under contract has been put in that is required, except for the receipt of escrow because I don't have one. And my property disclosure yet because it's not a real deal. So now it's under contract, everything's gone through, we're going to click on closed. Actually, we're going to go under contract first. I'm going to put in an offer to make sure that this is working real quickly. So this part right here is a different class about the offers and commissions. Right now, we're just talking about managing documents, and I want to show you just quickly for the commission wise. I'm not gonna go through that. So once you do have an offer and you put an offer in, commissions will go active. And then that will send off a DA to whoever approves the DAs in the future and currently. But for document wise, once everything is closed, we go into our close section. And then it has our required final walkthrough. Settlement statement is required. Closing checks are required. Warranty deed is required. And then an optional MLS printout. So all of these, it's once again, you can go into .loop or DocuSign. If you do it through DocuSign, which will be the free way, our connection will be fixed eventually. But until then, once you're finished in DocuSign, you can download the documents to your computer, then upload it to command. Do I have any questions so far? You can put them in the, I'm gonna stop sharing for a second so I can see my dashboard here. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I'm going to, if you want to unmute yourself, you just have to hold down on your space bar and it should unmute you if you have any questions. Oh.
Thank you, Blake, for taking the time to explain all that.
Oh, absolutely. And then once the issued quarantine's over, we're going to have more classes on it. And I really want to do one with a live transaction. So whoever would like to volunteer, maybe even like a closed one that we can go through and upload the actual documents and walk through it step by step.
Okay. Yeah, let me know. I'll be happy to share my information.
Perfect. Because that's exactly what we need. So we can actually, connect those final dots of, oh, okay, this, we fill this out, it goes here, and then it goes to compliance.
Okay. Thank you, Blake.
Thank you very much, Jen.
Bye.
Bye. Any more questions? No?
No.
All right. That's okay. This is going to be recorded. I'm going to post the links to it for YouTube. It'll go up probably within the next hour or so, I'm going to say. Thanks for joining me. It's been great having you here. Any questions, let me know. You can email me, blakewhitbold@kw.com. You can always text me, 248-860-4926. That's also my phone number. Just give me a call, text, and I look forward to helping you out some more in the future. Thanks, guys.